Aloha. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Mike. Um, yeah, I just found Kevin's little video that he did with dipshit on his panel. He just nasty. He's just a nasty individual. And, when he talks like that, nasty, he proves that he's just a 12-year-old boy still. And, you know, nobody, hey, Kev, what an idiot. I mean, can he prove any more that he's a totally disgusting human being? I mean, why does he think people want to know about his sex life? I just don't get it. Well, he doesn't either, but you know what I mean. He just nasty. Nasty McNasty. Yeah, I saw that, Kev. Yeah. So he wants to bitch and complain about my new truck. Well, first off, I'm glad that he doesn't like it because if he did, I'd probably have to trade it in because I don't want anything that he wants. There's just that. And frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. But what I will do is I will play something that he said the other day about people wanting to know about his business, what he's doing and everything. So let's just hear it from his own mouth.
Nobody pays my bills, and I'm not on the internet. And the only people that I answer to is the ones that actually give me money in the past, like Normouth, which I did pretty much everything that he asked me to do with the money he gave me.
Yeah, you sure did.
Van, go visit
wink,
him,
wink, nudge, nudge.
Get his generator.
Hey, Kobe John, aloha.
Get Firestone tires, etc., etc., etc. So the only people that I have to answer to on YouTube as far as when it comes to money-wise are the ones that have donated to me. All these people that talk about what I do with fans' donations, they have never donated to me. So why should I answer to people who never donate to me?
Right.
Or donated to me in the past.
You never donated to me.
I'm not taking any donations on YouTube or Facebook. I'm not making money online. But I'm saying what I did. The only people that I'm accountable to answer to are those who donate, the donators. I'm not accountable to answer to those people who never donated. That's number one. Now, people can speculate on what I'm doing for a living or what I'm not doing for a living or what the hell I'm doing. At the bottom line, at the end of the day, it's really none of your business.
There you go.
And whatever I do in my life shouldn't affect you. Whatever you do in your life shouldn't affect me. Do I have to prove anything to any of you?
And there you have it. Straight from the ass's mouth. What you do doesn't concern me, and what I do shouldn't concern you. So, Elbo, kiss my lily white ass. Because frankly, you are a middle-aged man. You're hitting 40 here in a couple of months. And what do you have? Nothing. You have a broken down, shitty ass, not even an RV anymore, conversion van. That because of the changes in our economy, hey, happy aloha, and hey, Brad, aloha, and the fact that housing is, cost so much, that's your fate. Your fate is now you growing old in your shitty ass van. But let's continue a minute. He has something else to say that's quite enlightening.
Any of you? No. I don't have to prove to you that I have a job. I don't have to prove to you that I don't have a job.
Nobody ever asked.
To you that I'm putting gas in my van.
We don't care. That's you put a video out doing that.
Think how I make my money or which way I make my money or what I do or how much I make, hey, that's on you. I don't know why you care or why it makes a difference.
It doesn't.
Why does it make a difference, what I do for a living or how much I make? How does that affect you? I don't know how these trolls think or what they're thinking is, but how does that affect you? How does that affect you? What I make, how much I make an hour, or what I do for a living, or how I make my money? How does that affect the trolls? Or why do they obsess about it? Why do they care about it? I don't.
The only reason we care is because we like to laugh at your at, at your disgusting human being. But here's the thing: you say, "Oh, my dad had a car lot. I'm a car guy." Um, I should play the one where he's asking the mechanic, "Where are the fill points? Where are the points you put the grease in?" The guy's going, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "No, no, no. You know where you put it in with the boots." The guy goes, "No, that's not how it works." "Well, isn't there a fill point? Isn't there points on the back?" And the guy goes, "Points? What the hell are you talking about?" This is just a couple days old, fun in the sun. Was him when he filled up gas and it cost him over $100, and now he's gonna sit in his van and piss and moan and bitch about it. We all get a good laugh from it.
I make my money. How does that affect the trolls? Or why do they obsess about it? Why do they care about it? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't care what you people make. I don't care how you live. I don't care how you pay your bills. I don't really care.
Wait a minute, wasn't he asking? Well, doesn't she work? What does she do? Why do you need a truck? You're not a scrapper. You're not a construction. No, you're right. I'm not. Hey, Danique, aloha. Hey, Mary, aloha. But what he fails to understand is you don't have to be any of those things to have a truck. I want a truck because I go to the beach a lot, and all you have to do is just throw all your gear in the back and off you go. It's not that hard to figure out. In the city, you know, I wouldn't need a truck. But here on the island, yeah. And if you don't think we don't go four-wheeling on the island, you're a dumbass.
And I'm not making this video to prove a point or anything. I just made this video to show people what it costs to fill up my van on empty at $3.99 a gallon. Both of my tanks are bone dry empty. Now, the Ford Econoline 1989 Ford Econoline chassis, the front fuel tank is supposed to hold 16 gallons of fuel. And I don't seem to be able to get more than 12 gallons of fuel there.
Then there's something wrong.
The back fuel tank is supposed to hold 22 gallons of fuel.
He's probably got something in his gas tank. If he can't fill it, my guess was somebody probably tried to, oh, I don't know, smuggle something in the gas tanks. He's always had that issue. And that van did come from Arizona, didn't it? Pretty close to the border. One would think that why can't you put the amount of gas in it? Well, either that or your gas gauge is off, or there's something precluding it from being filled all the way. Just a thought, allegedly, supposedly, my opinion.
Issue or whatever. The back fuel tank is supposed to hold 22 gallons of fuel. So, and I never was able to get 22 gallons of fuel in the back tank. So I don't know again if it's a venting issue or something else is going on. But
Well, it's not a venting issue.
Maybe they leave some space in the tank for air. I don't know.
No, if it was a venting issue, you wouldn't be able to put anything in there. Hey, Sean, aloha. Well, who knows? We're just speculating at this point. But there's nothing wrong with that unless we're right, right? Hold on. But let's continue.
That's what, or maybe they leave some space in the tank for air. I don't know. But anyways, it is what it is. I was going to make this video to document, and I know people are going to re-upload this and put it up, and they're going to say their same repetitive spiel what I just said basically. My answer to those people that are trying to figure out if I'm working or not working or what I do for a living, it's none of your business. It's none of your business.
Well, there you go.
If I'm working, if I'm not working.
My life is none of your business. You can speculate all you want why I bought a truck, and you can speculate on a bunch of things. Does it change the truth? No. Does it make you look like an asshole? Yes.
Or if I'm whatever you speculate, it's none of your business. And I don't have to prove to you what I'm doing or not
Yeah,
doing.
I don't have to prove
That's
anything to
number one.
you.
This is just a video to document how much it costs to fill my van. And like I said, I don't have to prove to you anything at all.
There you
Why? Because
go.
you don't pay my bills.
You
You
don't
have
pay
no
my
authority over me.
bills.
And whatever I do in my life shouldn't affect you. You should worry about what I'm doing. Worry about what you're doing.
I
That's fine.
do worry about what I'm doing.
Besides that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pop on out of here. Like I said, this is just a video to document what it costs.
It goes on for another 30 minutes.
I
So
would say that this fuel, the way I'm driving and what I'm doing right now, it probably lasts me about a week and a half. I'm kind of exaggerating on this.
let's see. $100+ a week. That's over $400 a month just in gas. Wow, when you could be putting that toward rent. Oh, right. But you love your lifestyle, right? You love living in the van, right?
A week. I'd probably say in a week and a half. This fuel's gonna last me probably about a week and a half. Maybe about like 10, 11 days. So
That's a week and a half, dipshit.
It is what it is. So it hurts me in the pocketbook to be $4 a gallon. It's still too high. I wish it was at least $3 a gallon or $2.75 like it was before. But
Bitch,
I
bitch,
can
bitch.
$3 a gallon or $2.50 or $2.75.
Wah, wah, wah.
When it gets to be over like $3.25 a gallon, that's way too much. Gas shouldn't be more than $3.25 a gallon. I mean,
It shouldn't be, but it is. Nothing you can do about it. But I don't have to go spark up my truck, start it up, and travel when I got to find some place to take a dump or I got to go get something to eat. I have a kitchen. I have a full bathroom with a full shower and a bathtub. And mine work. You know, um, I have the luxury of cable TV and internet. I have the luxury of having great neighbors. I have spending all my money on my rent.
In the city of Chicago and the suburbs, it should be 270 to 295. And
It's
325
never
in the
going to
city.
get that low again. You might as well fix. You might as well realize it.
That's a big expense now for everybody. That's the bottom line. So, anyways. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I don't want to stand here too long. But it's a nice, cool night. I'm gonna enjoy the night. Hope you guys enjoy your nights too, wherever you're at. Let's pray that there's an end to the Ukraine war on a positive note.
So let's go to his last video. Where he's bitching and complaining about me.
This hangout looking forward. But
let's get there.
Lower humidity, outdoor cooking or whatever. I haven't did that in a while. I missed it. So, anyways, that's a positive thing. Yeah, I really haven't been keeping up with the news. My main source of entertainment right now that I watch that I've been enjoying is watching First Amendment Auditors on YouTube. It's quite entertaining. It's quite funny. First about it, and ahead of time, and respect what they do and what they do. I don't like the Chevrolet Colorado. The size of the bed is a lot of ways. So it is what it is. Everybody wants to see drama and all that. And that's fine. Everybody gets their own style. But pretty much, I don't really have anything else on my mind. Just wanted to pop in here.
Oh, you don't have anything else on your mind?
And you guys are doing that right. As far as Colleen in Hawaii, I think she made a video of her new truck or Chevrolet.
Yes,
Colorado.
I did.
I don't like the Chevrolet Colorado. The size of the bed.
Well, that's why I like it, because you don't like it. And like I said, if you did like it, I would run right down and trade it in, because I'll be damned if I'm going to have something you like. And it wasn't purchased for you. Oh, And one little tidbit, Elbow, I didn't borrow the money from my son. My brother bought that truck for me. Let that sink in a minute, Elbow. My brother bought that truck for me. Why? Just because. I didn't ask for it. He just offered it from the kindness of his heart. But that's what true family is you don't use them and abuse them to the point where they don't want to take your calls. They don't want you in their home. They'd rather see you out on the street, parked in some parking lot, bragging about how good your Dunkin' Donuts coffee is.
That is fine, but the back seat of that truck, the extended cab seat, is literally useless. It's like having a little trunk, mini trunk. It's too small for.
That's why I got it because where I live, it can rain any day of the year. And I put a lockbox in the back. So, it's for all my beach gear, you know, umbrellas, chairs, coolers, the things that people go use when they go to the beach. Because let's face it, Elbow, I have a life and I like to go places, but I don't have to pack up my house, start my engine up to move my house where everywhere I want to go. No, I have a vehicle for that. You, on the other hand, have a 30-year-old, 33-year-old now piece of shit van. But, that's just you. You got to live with what you got.
For people to sit back there. And really, I'm not saying that Colorado is a bad truck, but uh, if she really could afford it, she probably should have got a Silverado or maybe a Chevrolet Tahoe. But I don't think she can afford that. So
Yeah, I
she
could
had
have got.
20 grand from herself.
No, that's where you're wrong. I could have gotten anything I wanted. But my dealer, who I bought my truck from, knew exactly what I wanted and the reasons I wanted them because we communicated.
Colorado. Hey, I mean, I look at it this way: a little old lady like her, she's not a little lady, she's a big old lady. But what does she need a pickup truck for? Get an SUV. Get you a mid-sized
I
SUV.
had
Maybe
an
Chevy Cruze,
SUV.
maybe Equinox. You don't have to get a Tahoe. What's the purpose of some old woman in Hawaii needing a
Hey,
pickup truck?
Christy, aloha.
You're not towing anything, you're not hauling anything.
No.
So that's why a lot of women are driving. They're not driving minivans, but they're driving SUVs, sports utility vehicle. So I wouldn't buy a truck. Uh, what's the
For one thing, you have no money. For two, you have no credit. And actually, my dealer was quite surprised. He said, I rarely have anybody in here who has a high credit score like yours. And I said, oh, well, 750 is high. And he goes, no, honey, your credit score is 831. Oh, okay. What's the highest? He said 900. And he said, I've never seen a 900 credit score. So there you go, Elbow. That's why people like me, Kev, Brad, Joseph, people on the side chat, that's why we can have things because we're not grifters and we've not screwed everybody and leave them in our dust. We pay our bills and we don't scam people. We work for what we have. I know that's a novel concept for you, but people actually do that and they actually save their money. You know, what are you going to do when you have a breakdown in your piece of shit van? You know, you've gotten away all these years without a major breakdown, you know, just saying.
vehicle. So I wouldn't buy a truck. What's the purpose of having a truck if you're not going to move or haul anything, really?
Because I want one.
Go, and everybody knows this. It's been a trend in the United States for a long time. Station wagons and minivan went out of style. Everybody wants an SUV, sports utility vehicle.
I had an SUV. That's what my Xterra was.
I think that one of the advantages of having a sports utility vehicle, obviously, some of them come with 4x4, which is nice. You need that if you're going to go off-road in a winter environment. But sports utility vehicle is there's a lot of positives about them. If somebody wants
You try to talk like you're knowledgeable. And you come across as somebody who knows nothing about anything that you talk about.
to put a custom sound system, it sounds better than an SUV because it's like an open box
Oh my God, you're so stupid.
Sound being on your trunk. They're usually more spacious and
You can sleep in the vehicle. Let's ponder that for a moment, shall we? Yeah, Jesse and Joseph, credit. No, I mean 0 debt. You know, we have credit scores like that. But let's
better than an SUV because it's like an open box instead of.
Let's listen to this one more time.
They're usually more spacious, and if you wanted to sleep in the vehicle, you could fold the seats flat and sleep in the vehicle.
My vehicle isn't for sleeping in. I didn't buy a vehicle so I could sleep in it. Although with my truck, I just throw my air mattress back there and bada bing, bada boom, there you go. But people don't sleep in their cars. People who sleep in their cars are ones who don't have a home, i.e., you. You have to sleep in your car. So, what are you going to do when it breaks down? Oh, that's right. Get an SUV because you can sleep in it, right?
More spacious, and if you wanted to sleep in the vehicle, you could fold the seats.
Hey, stitching girl, aloha.
Sleep in the vehicle. So, a sports utility vehicle is the way to go in a lot of ways over the traditional sedan, which is less functional, right? One of my coolest favorite sports utility
hey, AKA aloha
came out back in the day. I'm a motorhead in a sense of way. I mean,
you're a motorhead, who thinks that there's points on your ball joints and your swing arm or whatever is there when the guy told you you have your boots are gone. He's probably thinking, oh well, can I just use my red lady boots, that kind of a boot? I'm I'm sorry, I'm making myself laugh because he's just such an imbecile.
Whatever came out back in the day. I'm a motorhead.
No, you're not.
Way. I mean,
My dad used to have a car lot.
Business over a long time, and I learned a lot about cars and read a lot about cars and seen a lot of cars. One of the most unique minivans.
He probably knows about a lot about Yugos. Remember those folks? Oh gosh. You know, if we didn't have Elbo, who would we laugh at? Oh, wait a minute. There's so many more.
Came out back in the day was the Chevy Lumina minivan. It was really cool the way they designed the dash on the inside and how it looked futuristic, you know?
They were ugly. No, they were ugly.
I obviously love vans, you guys know. I love Chevrolet Astro vans. You rarely see those anymore. If you do, they're beat up. But one of my coolest favorite sports utility vehicles ever came out that General Motors made was the Pontiac Aztek.
Those are
It was a
ugly
very
too. My
funny,
sister had
weird
one.
looking vehicle from the outside, but it was very utilitarian on the inside.
Let utilitarian. You oh. You mean useful? I don't know. Yeah.
A lot of headroom, there was a lot of space in there. It was kind of like a minivan on steroids in a way because it just had this utilitarian look and it had a lot of height to it.
No, your van is a minivan on steroids. Like the unforgotten redheaded stepchild of vans.
A lot of headroom and a lot of space. And you don't really see them around that much anymore, but for what they were a very, very unique vehicle. Now, why does Colleen need a pickup truck? You know,
Oh, and here we
she's not
go.
doing landscaping. She's not doing scrap metal. You know, she's not moving things. She's not doing carpentry work. You know, as far as I know, she doesn't work. She's not going to buy a truck.
Speculation? And why is it any of your business? From your own words. Why would you care where I make my money or how I make my money or what I use my truck for? Remember? You're the one that said it's none of your business. So guess what, dipshit? It's none of your business.
Number to put in there. What's the purpose of having a pickup truck?
Because I want one.
Matt, nice to see you. That's my question for her. What's the purpose of a woman that's a senior citizen, elderly woman that's...
I'm neither senior citizen nor elderly. Where I'm at in another 20 years, Elbo, you will be there. If you make it that far.
A bigger woman. I mean, that pickup truck was way too small. How you doing, Matt? Nice to see you. That's my
hey,
question.
Wolf Dad Aloha. Missy Aloha.
Of a woman that's a senior citizen, elderly woman that's a bigger woman. I mean,
a bigger woman? Elbo, you outweigh me by over 100 pounds. Let's think about that for a minute, folks. And actually, I'm the size of the average American woman.
that pickup truck was way too small. You should have got like a Lincoln Town Car.
Oh, a Lincoln Town Car?
For a big person to sit in.
No, that would be why you want a Lincoln Town Car, because you're fat ass. And you're morbidly obese ass. Because let's face it, I would love to see him in a little Toyota Yaris, or what is that? Yeah, I guess it is the Yaris. The little one. He'd be looking like the clown coming out of a little clown car. Yeah, and he's only got an inch on me, Brad. Because I'm 5'4". 5'5".
Comfortable and spacious to sit in. So, what's the purpose of having a pickup truck? Pickup truck is a utilitarian vehicle. You should buy one if you have a purpose for it, not because you like the way it looks. A little shell on there, and they use it for other things, hunting, fishing, deer hunting, stuff of that nature. A pickup truck is a utilitarian vehicle. It's a working man's vehicle. And,
well, that's probably why you don't have one, because you're not a working man. And frankly, I don't even think you're a man. Actually, allegedly, supposedly, my opinion.
Why someone that's elderly, that's large in size, and
that would be you again. Large, who can't even walk more than a block without bitching, oh, my back, I need a back brace. Wah. And actually, Elbo, my challenge still stands. Let's have a race, not even a race. Let's just have a walk of a mile and let's see who gets there first. I can guarantee it won't be you because frankly, either it'd be too hot or too long, or I don't have the right shoes, or it's hot and I don't have the right shoes, and on my back, you big baby.
Elderly and tired. Why would they need to pick up? I don't know. I don't even know why she bought it. Why was she? That's my question for you, colleague. I'm just curious.
And my answer to your question is none of your damn business. Because frankly, because you say it's none of our business what you do, right back at you there, bucko. Um, what I do, and you're so butthurt because you don't know anything more about my life than what you know. You haven't said anything new about my life. Of course, I haven't given you any other information, you know, and that kills you. You want to know so much about me. You're just dying to know what my life is all about. Well, guess what? It's none of your damn business. Just like you said, it's none of your business.
Out there. Why would you buy a pickup truck? I mean, an SUV.
Just to piss you off. That's why I bought a pickup truck.
For you. You know, why do you need 4x4? You don't go off road in Hawaii.
You don't know that.
And
You are so dumb. Maybe not in Oahu, but here on the Big Island, yeah, it's nice to have four-wheel drive. I probably won't use it much, but it came with the truck. Why not? Hey. And it's going back to my brother bought it for me.
the other thing is, what's the pickup truck for? What is the purpose of having a pickup truck?
Because I want one.
The people who buy pickup trucks, I don't understand why they buy pickup trucks. Well, they're not even using the bed. Why not just get an SUV? What's the purpose of having a bed? They're not even using the bed. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know.
Why'd you take your black tank out? Why'd you take your toilet out? Oh, right, because he doesn't need that stuff. I mean, an occasional Walmart bag and, a Home Depot bucket, but really what he does is he drives around to find a place to go take a dump. And how sad is that?
If I had a choice to have a Chevrolet Suburban.
You don't have a choice because you'll never have one, you dipshit. And let me throw this at you there, dipshit. Here in Hawaii, people can ride in the back of our trucks. It's not illegal. So there's that.
You're out there, you can't hear nothing, bro? Really? There's something out there you can hear me. There's something going on, probably. I don't know. I guess I'm listening to see. I don't know. Can you hear me, Matt? I got about 5 people watching. Can anybody hear me? Give me a 69. I don't know. I guess you can. I don't know. Maybe you got to hear
The kicker is right at the end, though. His last statement on this video is priceless.
So I'm just saying, why would sometimes people buy pickup trucks because they like the way they look. That's a bad mistake. I bought the Lisa Marie because I like the way the Lisa Marie looked, but I didn't realize I don't like the feel for it.
No, that's it. Because you're a dumb shit.
People buy things that they like the way they look, not necessarily the functionality of the item or product.
Oh, right. So that's why you took the toilet out and the shower out, the black tank and everything else. Yeah, right. Because, and when I sell my Xterra, which I just had the title transferred, I hadn't still had the California title on it. Had to go down and have a Hawaii, so there's no problem selling it. And my mechanic told me to ask $4,000 for it. You know what, Elbo? Your van probably isn't worth half that much. With all the things that are wrong with it, you would be lucky if the junkyard didn't make you pay them to come pick it up. Because it's not an RV anymore. It's a glorified minivan. Remember your words.
So, anyways, that is what it is. That's my question for Colleen.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Why would you, who is an elderly, larger woman who's retired, why would you want to buy a pickup truck? What are you going to do with the bed of the pickup truck?
It's none of your business.
You know? And you talk about affording things. Well, you know, if you had the money and you wanted a pickup truck, why couldn't you afford a crew cab Chevrolet Silverado or a premium V8?
I don't need that.
Package, you know,
I don't need that.
Heated seats.
Why would I want heated seats in Hawaii? Is he that fucking dumb or what? Good God, that's what he wants. That's what he'll never have. Well, Kev, that's it. One owner and all the service records, and nothing on my truck, and I mean nothing, needs to be repaired.
And a large second row seating and a 4-door crew cab. You couldn't afford that.
I could afford anything I wanted.
Maybe you could afford a Chevy Equinox, not a Traverse. But
you don't know what I can or can't afford.
I'm just putting it out there. I don't know why someone like in her category, in her genre, would buy a pickup truck. You know, I envision a woman like her, most women like her that are, you know, larger women that are elderly.
He's so fixated on my age and my weight. Now let's think this through. On my Instagram page, it's no secret, it's out there, it's titled Calling Aloha. There's pictures of me in there all through the years. And not one of them am I obese, large. Yeah, I could learn to lose a few pounds after the pandemic, yeah. But I still get around, and you bitch and complain because you have to walk up a flight of stairs. And there's one picture in there, the one at Christmas, that I wish I was back at that weight again. But you know,
they're driving a little Kia, a little Hyundai.
No.
Sedan, 4-door sedan, 4-cylinder beater to.
But I'm not one of those ladies. I like to go places and do things. Like tomorrow, I have a memorial to go to. And what am I doing? I'm taking table and chairs in the back of my truck so people will have a place to sit and eat at the memorial. That's why I might have gotten a truck. And then if I have a wild hair at my ass, I might go four-wheeling. You never know. But you can't go four-wheeling. You have to drive your house when you want to go take a shit. I mean, let's be real here, dipshit.
Her age and her ilk are driving 4-door, like I said, Kia and Hyundai.
I don't have to wear suspenders to keep up my pants because my belly done lapped over my belt. Hey, Elbo, did you get new Dunlaps? What's that? That means your belly done lapped over your belt, right? Mm-hmm.
Sonata sedans. You know, back in the day, they would drive Dodge Neons, Ford Escort. But I don't know. She's a big woman.
No, not really. No, that's what you perceive. That's what you think I am. Shall we talk about you and your largeness and the health implications that have come about? Oh, right. Hey, Jackie Blue, aloha. You have diabetes now. I wonder why. Oh, could it be all those years of excess eating and no activity? Hmm, I think that might just be the reason. You really should get out more, Elbow. It would probably help a lot with your diabetes.
She might need a bigger vehicle, and that vehicle is not that big on the inside.
Your vehicle isn't that big on the inside. Your house.
But anyways, out of all the trucks, I think the Dodge looked the best. Probably the second best. Chevy looked third best.
You didn't say anything about your nephew's Silverado. You liked it.
But it is what it is.
But you'll never have one. How about that?
But anyways, I don't have much else more to say. I know she's gonna respond to me in a video.
Of course I will.
Why would you buy a truck?
Just for you to ask me questions. Why? Just to piss you off and wonder where I got it.
You're not a gardener. You're not in carpentry. You're not doing landscaping. You're not working for a moving company moving furniture. You're not doing scrap metal. What is the purpose of buying a pickup truck with a bed? I don't know.
Just to piss you off. And I'm so thankful that you don't like what I bought. Because, like I said, if you liked it, I would have marched my lily white ass back down to the dealer and traded it in because you liked it.
So you tell me. Why don't you just go with an SUV? Sports utility.
I had one.
Well, that's about
18
it, guys.
years I had an
I'm
SUV.
gonna pop on out of here. I got my 2 cents in. Don't have much else to talk about. Why would you get a pickup truck in white? That's the ugliest color.
Why would I get a pickup truck in white? Wait a minute. What does he drive? What color is his van? White? Maybe because here in Hawaii, where it's hot, a dark vehicle or a black vehicle, that was a deal breaker. That's one of the things I told my dealer. A deal breaker is a black car, no black. So it came up with white. That works for me. But let's listen to his logic on that.
You can get on a brand new vehicle. Why wouldn't you get it in red or blue or black?
No.
Or green.
I had a green one.
Any color but white. Why don't you get a silver one? I don't know. White is the ugly color, especially on a pickup truck.
Well, you drive a white van. What the hell?
Like most of the commercial vehicles are basically. Work trucks are white, so you look like it's a commercial work vehicle.
And
the only thing that looks good in white is if you have a pearl white paint job, like what I had on Lisa Marie, or
you never had pearl white on your Lisa Marie. Please. And if you did, you spent 6 months on your back buffing and waxing the damn thing. So you probably buffed and waxed all the pearl out of it, you dumbass.
If you buy a Lexus that has a pearl off-white paint job, it's kind of looks yellowish a little bit. Those are nice, but just a flat white paint job, especially on a pickup truck.
Why not? I like to blend in. I don't need to stick out.
That doesn't look good on a retired person like you.
It doesn't look good on a retired person like me. What does that mean? It means he's jelly, jelly, jelly. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. He's jelly, jelly, jelly. Oh, Elbow, isn't that sweet? You're jealous. Oh.
Anyways, women with class, elderly senior citizens are driving nice cars. The old school, the Mercury Grand Marquis, the Chevrolet Caprice, the Lincoln Town Car, the Cadillac DeVille, Cadillac Fleetwood.
That's what you need to haul your fat ass around. Not me. You like those vehicles because your fat ass will fit into them. Me, it'd be way too big.
Classic sedans. You know, ain't nothing like a nice real drive classic sedan. All right, guys, I'm going to pop on that.
And what do you got? You drive a white, was it now 34-year-old shitty van? And you know, white, you don't have problems matching the color.
Here, I know the trolls are going to re-upload this video and take it, put it wherever you want to put it. I don't really care.
That sounds like permission.
It is what it is. Anyways, Colleen, congratulations on the purchase of your new Chevrolet Colorado.
You can't even say with a straight face.
And I hope you bring us more great quality content out of Hawaii instead of talking about me. And I'm going to quote one of your lines before I get out of here. I hope you guys have a good night. From our blessed country of these United States of America, from the land of Lincoln, the state of Illinois, and the windy city of Chicago, I bid you all a farewell and a good night from my home, the Lisa Marie.
The shitty Marie.
Location. Aloha from the windy city.
Aw, isn't he jelly? It's not even a box, Brad. It's.
So we're shopping
He
for our first
he
home.
lives
And he's
in a petri dish of years and years of nasty man goo. He was just on Mark Carey's bragging about him masturbating. And why would anybody want to know that? Oh, right, because Mark's still dumb enough to let him up on his panel thinking that he's not going to be nasty, which he doesn't know how to have an adult conversation without trying to weed into the conversation his bleh, nastiness. Bleh. And you know, I'm sorry, I gotta laugh before I say this or I'll never get through it. Elbo, if you're that much of a player like you say you are, why did you have to have a coupon to go to the strip club? Because I really want to know. Oh, and then you talked to a woman and the first thing you did was, where you work? What's your job? What's your drive? Are you married? Are you single? You got a sister? And basically, you bought her a drink and she left it on the counter because you're disgusting. And you have no clue how to conduct yourself in public. And I'm thinking more and more and more that he has Asperger's or some type of on the spectrum because he doesn't understand social cues. Like a strange woman, you don't ask her, "Hey, what do you do, babe? What do you drive?" when you're an unemployed 40-year-old man living in a van. Yeah, you're going to pick up the women like that. Just like that, buddy. Yeah, you just tell them, "Oh yeah, I use coconut oil all over my head. Oh my gosh." Yeah, cuz you use filters. And that's another thing. He's discovered filters for his pictures. And, you know, I've been told that's a form of, what do they call it? Cat something, um, catfishing. Hmm. Distorting your image to make yourself look better? Yeah, it's called catfishing. Yes, Cobra John, it sure is. And he was out at another club, um, with his white turtleneck and suspenders, um, nursing a Corona. And I guess nobody even came in his side chat, so he took it down. Well, that was the night everything blew up about Bombshell. So yeah, exactly, Stitchy girl. That one does too. Yep, lipstick on a pig. Actually, dipstick on a pig. Uh, you never cease to amaze us, though, dipshit. That we all sit back and laugh at your life. You think it's grand. Well, that's all you know, and that's all you will ever know is life on the road. I'm a nomad. Rah, rah, rah. Well, you know what? This winter, when you don't have enough money to leave Chicago because you've squandered it all away, what are you going to do then? Huh? You better start planning. You wanted my financial advice at one point. Well, here it is. You better learn to hunker down in Chicago this winter because you probably aren't going to make enough money to go anywhere. Yeah, let's see how that works for you. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, Jackie. And hashtag Patrick. And I will never, ever, ever, ever stop bringing that up because that's why I do this. So people know that he's a nasty, nasty individual who, once again, doesn't understand why people would throw a flipping fit with him inviting a young boy into his van. But he said he was 18. Um, and you believed him? Well, you're stupider than stupid then. And here's another one. If you met him on Facebook, don't we all use our names on Facebook? You think that you would know his name when you got in your van, but he sat down and you said, "What's your name?" "Patrick." "Oh." And you thought it was all hunky dory until you started reading your side chat and realized, hey, everybody's asking how old you are because you were dumb enough to say it out loud. So there's that. But anyway. All right, I got to get going. I'm actually going out to dinner with friends tonight. So, hey, Elbo, you got any friends to go out to dinner with? What's that? I didn't hear you. No? Aw, I'm sorry that you have no friends. Oh, I'm sorry that you've alienated anybody you've ever known. Oh, isn't that a shame? Thanks, Kev. All right. Well, I see I'm garnering some unwanted attention. So, all right, everybody. And from me to you, sincerely, until next time, aloha.